Yo, it's your main man, MC Everhead. I'm back with a video. Today's video is going to be my review of the just released Death Note short stories. This is a collection of one-shots, stories that were previously unreleased. Now, of course, the bulk of this volume here is about Akira, the most recent one-shot release on Manga Plus. It also has a another one-shot about a Sekira. And I guess this is like an older one-shot that leads into the new one-shot. And the rest of the content is one-shots involving L, rather like short stories. They're not that long. Involving L, a collection of 4-panel shorts in the original Death Note one-shot that, if you still have it, can also be found in Death Note, How to Read 13. Now, pretty sure this guy is probably out of print. It's probably hard to find. This is an old ass book. I'm 32. I've had this book since I was like 17-ish. So if you're unable to get your hands on this book, you're really missing out. If you can't get your hands on this book, the manga content here, the 4-panel comics, the original one-shot, can be found in Death Note short stories. Now, if I want to talk a little bit about it, for one, the cover looks rather nice. It's got a little holographic feel to it. You can kind of see Death Note kind of just engraved on. You look at the plastic and all that shit. Not really. I guess it's plastic. I won't call it plastic, it's paper, but you can see that. The writing of this one shot is on point, like always. But in my interpretation, I would kind of just call Ryuk the main character or the actual main antagonist of the Death Note franchise. Now, I'm saying this because the things that Ryuk does is merely for his own entertainment, because he's portrayed as an absolutely bored-ass character. As we've seen in this new one-shot, the original one-shot, the series even stated in Death Note Volume 13, How to Read. The people who come into contact with Ryuk in that Death Note are all met with misfortune. Ryuk knows this, and he's only doing this for his entertainment. This is not to say that Ryuk is like an evil character. Ryuk, I don't believe, is morally obligated. He's a death god. His thing is killing people when it's time to kill people. But we've seen throughout the entire franchise that people who come into contact with the Death Note generally aren't met with kind fates. Funny thing is that in How to Read 13, Ryuk states, I think it's even mentioned in the series, that Light had I think it was like one scene. That Light had he had a nice little family life, and all this man said was, "This is the most unfortunate family in the world, and Light might have led a good life had he not fucked with this Death Note." Even in the Netflix Abomination, the Death Note movie, Ryuk is portrayed as an antagonist. But I think this one shot, I was kind of interested in seeing more stories with Death Note, because it's interesting seeing how Ryuk comes in because he doesn't want to hang out in the Shinigami world because he's fucking dead up there. It's boring as hell. He just comes up. He just comes down to earth. Whoops. Drop my death note. Did this on purpose. Hey, Shinigami King, drop a death note. Need a new one. There we go again. Here you go, bro. Thank you, dog. Finna go ruin some other kid's life. Woohoo. You know? And this is all for entertainment. It is all for his entertainment. He's so bored that he has to go ruin the lives of humans he's going to end up killing anyway. Just to entertain himself. And in hindsight, that makes Ryuk a rather horrifying character. He embodies being a death god to the extreme. And he's just a low-ranking death god. But all his actions does is bring chaos to the people who come into contact with him. And it's fucked up. But, yeah. The one-shot features a character, the meats and potatoes of this one-shot, Akira, features a character named Minoru. Now, Minoru is the complete opposite of Light. Minoru comes up with a plan to use the Death Note without actually killing someone. He's that horrified by it. Whereas Light was like, I was horrified at first, but since I am a fucking genius, and I think the world would be better off without certain types of people, I guess I'm gonna just become a god. I'm gonna just start taking shit over. Who would suspect me? No one would believe a dude with a notebook is writing people's names down. They die in heart attacks. So Minoru auctions off the Death Note. Everybody's trying to buy this bitch. Donald Trump was about to buy this bitch. Gets the Death Note, like, hey, bro, Ryuk, it's been good. I'm going to have my money. Take this Death Note. Don't ever see me again, bro. We good? We good. Go get apples from somebody else. Goes to Donald Trump. Hey, man, there's been a new rule. Whoever sells the Death Note's going to die. And if you buy this Death Note, if you receive this Death Note, because it's been sold, I'm going to have to kill you too. So I just wanted to let you know. You paid all this money to die, and if you choose not to take it, then good luck. Because you just lost a very substantial amount of money. Probably more than your country's major debt. And of course, the character was Donald Trump. It's like, yeah, fuck you. Keep that Death Note, but I'm going to tell people I have it anyway, just so people don't fuck with us. I bet. Ryuk flies off. Like, I should probably go tell this kid about the new rule, but he did just tell me not to go bother him, so, hey, fuck you. Writes his name down. Kid goes, boy, finna be rich as fuck, bro. Shit, I'm only in middle school. I got millions. Nah, I'm dead now. Fuck. And I think what is really smart about this series, that if you read the original one-shot, the original one-shot has a little quirk. If you write people's name down using the pen that the Shinigami using, if you write people's name down in this notebook, they die. Ryu gives this kid a fucking eraser, the death eraser. And if you erase the name in the Death Note, they come back to life. I think for this original one-shot, it kind of works. But for the entire series, it would go nowhere. So you were thinking if this death eraser was still around, maybe this kid would have been able to like use the money he didn't concocted this whole plan to auction off the Death Note to make the people of Japan financially down. He auctioned off the fucking notebook in a concocted plan, a brilliantly concocted plan in order to make the people of his own country richer. Whereas Seed Kidda was only killing people over the age of 60 because I guess he just felt they were like a burden and they wanted to die. So he was killing them as a favor to them and the Japanese population. Akira did what he had to do in order to better the Japanese population without killing anybody. And he still meets an unfortunate fate. He doesn't even write in his death note at all. So I think the meats and potatoes of it is good. You got a couple of chapters that goes into L's life about how Watari is kind of like annoyed and slightly frustrated and having to take care of L. Like L wears the same shit. He has several multiples of the same outfit. He doesn't put the shit on himself. Can't even be bothered to put on his own damn clothes. This dude stands on top of the toilet rim to take a piss. And he bathes in a fucking washing machine. And then we also see, I probably should have put a spoiler warning, but we also see not writing the title, but we also see like, another chapter about a younger L as he's coming into the Ramy house. And one of the best parts, besides showing how smart he is, was this whole, hey, bro, these guys were trying to show me how things worked around here and trying to perpetuate violence on me. So I just beat the shit out of all three of them. And he's just laying there. And the way he's designed is like this creepy-ass design. He's wearing a long-sleeve shirt. It's too big for him, obviously. And he just beat the shit out of three other kids on his first fucking day. So you got that. And those are older chapters. And then again, we got the one-shots. We have the original one-shot, the 4-panel comics that are found in How to Read 13. So all in all, this is good. And this is a good collector's item. It's good for me. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm a Death Note collector because I only have an Nimbus Volume 12, How to Read 13, a couple of movies, the Relight series, and this most recent one-shot. And I think it's a perfectly good read. It's better than Platinum End. It's better than the entirety of Platinum End. This whole one-shot is better than the 13 or 14 volumes of Platinum End. I'm sorry. Platinum End is garbage. I don't care. But, yeah. Buy this bitch. And if you pre-ordered it off Amazon, you're gonna get it for like $2 cheaper. At least that's what I got in my email. I only pay like $13 for this shit. But yeah, man. Death Note. Short stories. Get it. It's good. It's interesting. It's a good collector's item. If you're a fan of Death Note, you want some of that good Death Note writing, it's here. The shit didn't slip at all in the new content. It was actually really witty and it's actually like brilliantly written compared to Platinum Man. But that's enough of me hating on Platinum Man. This has been your boy MC Arrowhead. I'll catch you later. I gotta go do college shit.